Good evening, Doctor. Tonight's submissions seem to circle the same familiar, silence, uncertainty, rejection, and the quiet panic people feel when interest doesn't come back the way they hoped it would. A number of them, in one form or another, are really asking the same question. Why does it feel so easy to reach out and so hard to be received? And so, our first question comes from Mr. Bitchass Ninja 0067. Got me there. He writes, Doctor, why do women never text me back? I'm respectful, I'm nice, I try to keep the conversation going, but it still goes nowhere.
You see, a lot of people confuse basic decency with romantic value. They think, I was polite, I didn't offend her, I asked questions, I showed interest. Why is that not enough? But that question already contains the mistake. You are assuming your effort should automatically produce attraction. It does not. Basic decency is not some rare jewel. It is the minimum expected of any functional adult. And once you understand that, the rest becomes easier to see. A person who is trying to connect, like genuinely connect, usually has some looseness to them, some curiosity, a sort of, what should I call it? Rhythm. A person who is trying to be accepted watches every word, overthinks every pause, and secretly hopes the conversation will solve an emotional problem they have not named. And that pressure will most certainly change the tone of everything. Even through text, people can feel when they are being spoken to, and they can feel when they are being leaned on. They may not be able to explain it clearly, but they feel it all the same. The conversation starts to seem heavy. The energy feels needy. The exchange becomes less about mutual interest and more about one person trying to secure relief from uncertainty. So when someone does not respond, the answer is not always deep. This is what people tend to overthink all the time, and seeing such commentary always gets me irate. It is not always some tragic elucidation on dating culture. Sometimes the conversation simply had no life in it. Sometimes you were too eager. Sometimes you were too careful. Sometimes you were offering politeness with no real presence behind it. And sometimes they were never interested enough to begin with. And that's totally okay. Not everyone is going to like you. I mean, not everyone is meant to like you. Always try to take a step back to see things from the other perspective. You also have preferences and would pick some person over the other if given the chance to. That, my friend, is reality. Wake up to reality.
Oh, that was quite the answer, Dr. Madara. Well dissected, as per usual. Thank you for listening. Be sure to keep sending your questions in, and do join us again for more thoughtful breakdowns.